So there are a few good reasons why your dog might not be taking treats on the walk. And here are my 3 top ones. So the first one is that your dog is just too anxious to take a treat. When dogs become very anxious, their body goes into fight or flight mode. And that mode is designed to keep them safe in an emergency. So their body is filled up with adrenaline. They get stronger, their sight becomes more tunneled, so they are focusing more on things. But importantly for us, fight or flight mode switches off reward seeking behavior. So this means that your dog is not seeking any kinds of rewards. They're not interested in a good boy, they're not interested in a toy, and they won't take treats. In fight or flight mode, they're not designed to take food, they're not designed to want to eat food. They're meant to hunt, and they're meant to keep themselves safe. The opposite of fight or flight mode is rest and digest. And that's the mode where that switches back on again and they're able to eat and take treats and seek approval. But whilst they're anxious, they won't be looking for treats for that reason. The second reason is that they are distracted by something in their environment that is more important than food. So Maslow's pyramid shows us that certain needs are more important than others. So unless your dog is starving, if he is consumed by trying to satisfy one of the needs on this pyramid, he is not going to be interested in a treat. So for example, if he is in the pursuit of a mate, if he is seeking safety, if he is concerned about his possessions being taken from him, or if he is lacking in socialization at that time, those needs will be much more important than taking a treat or getting approval from you. So this is particularly relevant for dogs that are chasing after dogs in the park. They want to play and you're standing with a treat. They don't want your treat because they need more socialization time with their friends. Or perhaps they're trying to find a mate. They've got their nose stuck to the floor and all they care about is following that scent. They can smell that girl. She's in heat. She's nearby. Again, a treat is not going to be more interesting to them than that distraction. So stuff on the bottom half of Maslow's pyramid of needs is always going to trump any kind of reward that we have when they are well fed. If he was starving, of course, food is on the pyramid of needs. So when he's trying to fulfill that need, of course, suddenly food becomes more important to him than mixing with his friends. But for most of our dogs, they're pretty well fed. They're fed very regularly. So they have no idea what starvation feels like. So therefore, those other needs are always going to trump a little treat or some approval when they're out for their walks. And the third reason is that maybe they're just not very exciting treats. Sorry to say that some dogs have a little bit of a kind of a preference for some treats over others. You could be offering them some really lovely, very expensive, organic treats that you've bought from the shop when your dog really just prefers a nice bit of stinky cheese. Or maybe they prefer a little bit dried sausage or something like that. So if you think this might be the problem for you, then what I would recommend is getting a selection of all different kinds of treats that your dog could potentially have access to, getting them all out and sitting with your dog one afternoon and trying them with lots of different ones and trying to figure out which one is your dog's favourite. And once you've worked out that, then that's the treat to take with you on your walks because that's the one that they're going to be most interested in. So hopefully that's helped a little bit, and I'll speak to you again soon. Take care for now. Bye bye.